and let the situation turn into a crisis. And many of you know what the crisis was with all the emails we were getting. This in turn prevented BOT from fulfilling obligations and created an atmosphere where Bufla's prestige in the community was in jeopardy. In order to arrest this situation, further eroding any further, the EC decided that it was best to dissolve the entire cabinet, and so if you approved, it will be done. And number two proposal was creation of it, since if you approve that the cabinet should be dissolved, considering that we have never faced this situation I have explained. So the interim cabinet, to cover the duties that would have been conducted by the cabinet, including coordinating the election process of the BOT, an interim cabinet is to be created, composed of 3 past Bufla presidents, namely Dr. M.A. Hashem, Dr. Alam, and Joshim Ashrafi Ahmed. So if you agree, then the item 2B, that as of so and so date, the cabinet will dissolve and the interim cabinet will take place. Let me get on to the well.
Please read that whole paragraph.
Oh, okay. As of May 6th, the interim cabinet would take over and conduct the. I wrote it in the past tense as far as I have to make it. Okay.
Please read it.
The interim cabinet will take over and conduct the remaining part of the meeting. They are charged with fulfilling the duties that would have been performed by the erstwhile cabinet, including coordinating with the BOT in matters of election and handing over the reins of the newly elected cabinet. These two should be, in my opinion, discussed first and decided upon before we proceed with any further. First is the finalization of voter list for 2012 and 2013 Bufla election. EC should deliberate upon each of the 40 organizations listed in Bufla members for brochure 2012.
Sure. Yeah.
If it is there, if you want to see it and discuss which of them are, it will be there on the projector later. The decision of the prior EC meeting granting executive member status to 27 organizations. Actually, I don't know if the number is 27 or 26 organizations and 1 EC.
27.
Okay, or upheld. And so, again, that list is there. It can be projected if you, during the discussion, if you want to see it. So, 13 organizations, therefore, out of the 14, had been granted associate member, if I am not mistaken. Is that correct, Mr. President?
You just read it, brother.
So 13 organizations out of the 40 had been granted associate membership immediately in the prior EC meeting. These can once again be reviewed individually, and result of this review will result in creating a final voter list. And item 3D, EC approved this final voter list once it's shown to you, and it will be shown to you. Okay, so let's move on to the.
Yeah, finish for me. Then what will happen? The cabinet.
Just finish.
EC approved. If EC approves the final voter list, the interim cabinet is then charged with handing this list over to the BOT no later than May 8th, which is next Tuesday. All right, since we are discussing everything, this is the resolution on expulsion of General Secretary by the President. As of this reading, I did not know that President was going to be, well, we did not.
Please continue to read.
A letter of expulsion of Bufla General Secretary Malud Islam issued by President Shamsuddin Mani on May 1. And again, if you want to see it, it is there on the projection. Is read, and if you want us to read it aloud, is it necessary to read it aloud?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It is?
No, that letter is not necessary.
No.
And discussed in detail. Okay, the EC decided to revoke EC, if it decides to revoke the president's decision on the grounds stated below. Okay, this is important as well. Please pay attention. The president exercised his executive powers pursuant to Article 2(4) of Bufla Constitution, which states the president will take immediate action on any Bufla team member by expelling him or her if the individual uses a foul language or offensive language in a formal event, or repeatedly disrupts a meeting in spite of warning by the presiding officer, or assaults any team member physically in a Bufla event. EC notes that the incident referred to in the President's letter occurred on the Bufla parade on April 1, 2012. The General Secretary Manaf Islam was charged with calling one Mr. Ahmed Kabir, from now on I'll call him AK, the word bastard, before handing him over to the police to prevent a potential disruption to the parade as had been threatened. The video was set out in the name of Kali Pradeep Father, but in which AK and QK, I think everybody knows those persons, in which AK and QK gave out filthy insults and abusive denunciation of several Bufla leaders and of Bufla itself. EC felt that it was unfortunate, and that video is here. If the EC wants to see it, it can be projected. EC felt that it was unfortunate that the Bufla president should have A, used that video as a sole evidence, B, ignored the statements of Bufla members. By the way, I myself wrote a letter on it. Focused only on the GSS actions and not the circumstances. Did not consider the circumstances leading to the incident. Okay, next. The EC notes the Constitution article upon which the President relied, and which required, that particular article required an immediate action. This is a power to arrest a bad situation from worsening through an exercise of an immediate action against an offending member's action. The fact that the President waited a whole month to take his action nullified the very spirit of the article. In other words, it was not immediate. The EC also notes that if the President indeed deliberated on his action to expel the GS for a whole month, he should have brought up the subject to his cabinet or the EC for analysis and support before taking such a stern action. That the President failed to do so suggested that his action was rash and was guided by other events unrelated to the quoted incident. Next, the EC also considers the victim of the incident. Who is the victim? It is Ahmed Kabir. Henceforth, I will call him AK. This man is an ill-reputed, undesirable, and known disruptive element in the society. I actually have here in the paper that I passed you, and I have, it can be projected, a flyer that was actually passed about him by somebody, but those, many of us verified were true, and you can see who he is. Well, anyway, he had consistently exhibited severe, unprovoked enmity towards Bufla and several of his leaders through publishing of objectionable video posts on YouTube. Less than a week before the parade, AK, along with QK, another undesirable element previously expelled from Bufla, issued a poster to the community asking them to boycott the parade, which termed all Bufla organizers, that is us, all of us sitting here, as war criminals. Earlier video post by him and QK called Bufla members bone-eating dogs